Hey guys, welcome back. Ashley D. Will here, author, teacher, life coach. So today we're looking at part 3 of the boundary circle exercise. We've looked at part 1 where we defined ourselves, and then we looked at part 2 and we're learning in that how to hold on to ourselves. This is part 3, and in part 3 we're going to be finding broken places. So this is the circle that is you, the circle that is the boundary of your life, the circle that holds your sacred space and everything that you value and love and appreciate and enjoy. And here you are in the center. All right, so you have reached out over time and developed relationships with people who are friends, who support you, people who are safe, people who give you support and maybe protection, those who are authentic. These are people you want to connect with in a healthy way. And then on the other hand, there are those in your life who may be narcissists, controllers, gaslighters, dismissers, manipulators, bullies, all kinds of different personalities. But these people are in your life. Maybe you're married to one. Maybe one of them is your parent. Maybe one of them is your boss, right? So these people are everywhere. And so what we're looking at in this part 3 of this exercise is we're finding the broken places. So here you can see that the circle, the boundary, the hula hoop that holds your sacred space is intact here with these people. However, over here with the other types, the bullies, manipulators, and narcissists, your hula hoop is not intact. Here is a broken place right here. There is nothing there to protect you. Here is another broken place, a place where the walls of your city have been broken down. Or maybe they were never built up and developed in the first place, which is how a lot of us start out. Here is another place where the walls of your city have been broken down by a bully, a manipulator, and a narcissist, and whoever else is in the mix. So finding your broken places, how do you find a broken place in your life? Well, you're going to look for places in your life and relationships where you feel violated, trespassed against, relationships or places in your life where you feel dismissed, where you do not feel heard, where maybe you feel invisible, where you feel you've been wounded in the past and you continue to be wounded in that place or in that relationship. A situation maybe where you feel trapped or where you feel dominated, and anything else like that. And the evidence of this situation in your heart where you're feeling this way is going to be seen in the relationship. There will be broken down walls in the relationships that you have with these type of people. So mostly it's going to be a higher percentage of the time and more consistently that these trespassers are going to be trespassing against you, and you don't know that you can be defined, that you can hold on to yourself, and that you can push back. So mainly what we're looking at here is where we have broken places and how to find those broken places. In the broken places, there will be pain, chaos, confusion, and there will not be freedom. In other words, there will be slavery. You have to do what they say or else. That's slavery. Okay, if you don't do what they say, you get punished, or in some way you take a hit for not doing what they say. That's slavery. All right, so this is how to find the broken places. There are broken places in our hearts and in our relationships, and it's our job to find those broken places. And so what you're going to do is look for the places in your heart and in your life and in your relationships where you feel violated, taken advantage of, trespassed against, dismissed, unheard, invisible, wounded, trapped, or dominated somehow. And in those places where there is a trespass going on, there will be pain. Pain is the number one red flag that the Lord is giving you to let you know that something is wrong. Something's out of balance. Someone is trespassing into your territory. And it's an alarm going off. The pain is an alarm going off to tell you something is wrong. But a lot of times, if that has happened your whole life, you don't hear it as an alarm. You just hear it as, well, that's just how my life has always been. And there's nothing I can do. That may be how you feel on the inside. But there will be pain and often chaos, confusion, and slavery, and enmeshment and codependency and all kinds of other things. But this is how to find the broken places, is to listen to your heart. I'm always going back to the heart because the heart is relevant to really everything and anything. The heart is relevant. So you're going to be finding the broken places in your heart by listening to your heart. How does your heart feel in a certain situation? What does your heart have to say about a certain situation? Where you're going to be listening to your heart to be able to find these places, okay? So this is just finding the broken places in your hula hoop. You listen to your heart, you back up and look at your whole life, and you think, where are things not okay? Where is there pain? Where am I having trouble or trauma? Well, let's look at that place, and Holy Spirit, show me where there's a break in my hula hoop. Show me where I'm not defending myself, and He will highlight it for you. Okay? So I hope this is helpful. We're finding the broken places in our lives and in our hearts by looking at the big picture of our lives and looking at our hula hoop and seeing where there's a breach. Where there's a breach. Where there's a breach, there will be pain, chaos, and ugly things happening. And that is an alarm. It's an alert that God is trying to tell you that something's wrong. So you will have to learn to grow from saying, oh, it's no big deal, my life's always been that way, to, wow, I used to think it wasn't a big deal, but now I'm starting to see that it is a big deal and that I need to do something about it. And if I can't do something about it, I need to get help. Reach outside the circle of my life and my hula hoop and find someone who can help me get to the place where I can do something about this, because it's in my hula hoop and I'm responsible for taking stewardship of this hula hoop because I'm answerable to the Lord for it. And He is going to judge my decisions in everything that I do. And so I want to, over time, learn to gracefully line up with Him as best that I can. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. And then next time we'll be going over repairing the broken places. That will be part 4. All right, so I hope to see you then, and you guys have a blessed day.